This is the easiest way to optimize your website SEO, and I'm going to show you how you can use this simple Chrome extension and set up a AI assistant to be your website auditor. So on my website here, we have different headings which tell people what my website is about. So we have a Chrome extension here that we can click, and it's going to tell me how many header tags and if my titles and descriptions are optimized for search engines. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to detailed SEO, and you are going to download this Chrome extension now, or you can add it to your Firefox, but I just click on here, and then once you have it downloaded, you will go over to your Chrome extensions, and if you click this little jigsaw here, you can see that it's here, and I've pinned it to my little bar here. So it's called Detailed SEO Extension. Every time I make updates on my website, whether it's a landing page or my home page, I use this Chrome extension to have a look and make sure that it is optimized. Now, I can also use it on any website across the internet and see how well it's optimized and what keywords my competitors are even using. All right, so once we have that, anytime you want to go to your website, you can just click on that little D and we'll give you all the information that it needs to know. Okay, so one of the other things that I like to do when I am creating my own website copy and other people's website copy for your landing page or a new sales page or an event or an opt-in page is I like to get Perplexity AI to help me write it. So what I do is I've actually got a AI prompt that I have developed, and this is to improve your website discoverability. Copy this prompt, and I will put this prompt in the show notes, and then you can come up to Perplexity. If you haven't used Perplexity AI, the reason why I love it is because I can choose between different language models depending on what projects I'm working on. And I've got different assistants using different language models because they're better at those particular tasks. So let's set up our AI assistant. So you're going to come over here to Spaces. Spaces are where all of your assistants live, and these are where you can create reoccurring tasks, and it has a custom prompt so it knows what to do each time you go into that space. So you're going to click on Space, and then we're going to call this one Website Auditor. You can give it an emoji if you like, and we're going to say computer. So let's put in a computer here, and then we're going to come down, and this is where we're going to paste in our custom AI prompt. So go back over to our prompt, and we're going to copy this, and we're going to paste that in here. All right, so now you can actually choose between the different AI models. If you have the Pro version, it's $20 a month, and it's the best $20 a month that I spend. I use Perplexity multiple times a day, and you will just get far better answers out of the Pro model. Okay, so you've got things like Grok here, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, ChatGPT, the latest model. Sonar is really good for research, and Default. Default is the fastest option, but I'm really loving Claude 3.5 Sonnet. It's especially good for multiple chain prompting, which basically means you're having a big long conversation and giving it multiple stages of information. So in the description, I like to put a little prompt of what I am going to ask it. Okay, so continue. And now we have our threads. So with the AI assistants, you have every time you go in and you want to audit your website or someone else's website, it's now got that custom prompt using Claude 3.5. Now, over here, you can see sources. So I'm going to search the web, and I want to search for the most recent thing. Now, you can upload copy. If you are potentially writing out copy in a Word doc, you can upload it here instead. But I'm going to get it to actually search my URL. But it will scan images, text, and PDFs as well. Now, here is where you can actually access DeepSeek if you want to click on DeepSeek or the 03 Mini as well in OpenAI. So these are the options that you can switch between actually in the thread as well. Now, if you've got files that you want for referencing, so what I like to do is if you've got a brand guide, for example, or if you've got your content marketing blueprint, your content catalyst blueprint, I would link or upload your files here to give it more context and reference for your website. Because once I audit it, I can then ask it to help me write copy using my keywords. And if you've done your blueprint inside Content Catalyst, it will have all of your keywords in here to give you even next level answers. So the more context you give it, the better the answers are going to be. So if you ever want to switch between Claude and say ChatGPT, again, you just click on that little pencil there to edit it, and you can just switch between the two different language models. All right, update. So now I have made some errors on my website deliberately so we can actually have a look at what the answers it's going to tell me to fix. So I'm just going to say, please audit my website. It's going to go over there and it's going to see that I've got some problems here on my website, and it's got multiple H1 headers. And you could see before that I only had one, which is what you want. So it'll tell you the hierarchy. And the reason why we want to know our header tags is because it helps our search engines understand what our website is about and gives context when searching. So it's giving me information about my strengths, my areas of improvements, my navigation, how to organize your content, and then it's going to give me a list of recommendations that you can then make improvements on with your website. So the more optimized your website's going to be, the easier it is for you to be discovered online, and make it also easier for your audience to understand what your website is about. So clear messaging will always help with converting your audience. So let me know in the comments, have you used Perplexity AI? Have you used the new DeepSeek feature in Perplexity before? All right. If you want to know more about how to do chain prompting and to design your own AI prompts, you can check out my other videos about that.